Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all having a lovely evening. This will be a mostly a rambling video about the things I want to see in Darktide in 2026. Well, let's start with an Adeptus Mechanicus class. It's no secret that many in the community want it, and it does seem that it's likely a lot of Adeptus Mechanicus games are coming out, beginning with Mechanicus 2. And Dawn of War 4 will also have a playable Adeptus Mechanicus faction, so I think it's time for Darktide to get its own Adeptus Mechanicus class. And it's my guess that the Cryptic class will be some sort of tech priest, tech adept, engineer, because a lot of the things that Darktide has in it is inspired by content from the tabletop RPGs, Dark Heresy, Only War, and I'm sure that you can find things that are found in Imperium Maledictum and Wrath and Glory. In fact, there's a way to bring your Darktide characters to Wrath and Glory, but I digress. You could have all the fun little Mechanicus toys, the Omniscient Axe, Eradication Pistols, Arc Weaponry. The possibilities are endless. And Branx Magna, which is the home planet of Commissar Duquesne over here, is a not quite a Forge world, but what was the term for it? Industrial world, yes, that's the one. So there is no doubt a heavy Adeptus Mechanicus presence there. So I believe that will be one way to bring in a playable Adeptus Mechanicus class. But what is a class without somewhere to fight the enemies in? And we do need new maps. We didn't get a lot of new maps in 2025, so it would be a good way to rectify that situation by bringing in a ton new maps in 2026. I doubt we're gonna get a new map a month, but hey, one map every 4 months, that would be splendid. And I do think that's very much possible. And what is a map without enemies to fight there? Oh, there's a shuttle going to Tertium right now. At least it looks like it. And the newest map does have a basement full of intel, and the Genestealer Cultist symbol can be seen there. So I'm willing to bet that Genestealer Cultists will be the new enemy faction of 2026, and it would be really fun if they fight the Dregs and the Mobian 6 Traitor Guardsmen as much as they fight us. A three-way brawl sounds like a good old time. Oh, and, well, what do we fight enemies with? Weapons. Weapons and enemies both need a rebalance. And perhaps also the talents, class talents as well. But I favor a more subtle or minimal balance rework to start with. Small steps. Nerf this weapon by a few points in this or that. Buff up some of the underperforming weapons by this or that. It could be adding a whole lot of ammo, adding more damage. But I think some side grades would be better. Give something a bonus that is not direct damage, but for example, the ballistic weapons could perhaps have something like over penetration. So I suppose giving them cleave would be the thing. And what else do we need or want? Oh, new music and voice lines. That would be really good. Give all the personalities, well, more personality. People complain that the characters in Darktide aren't quite as memorable as the ones in Vermintide. Now, I love the characters in Darktide, but hey, more voice lines would also always be a good new thing. And new music is always welcome. Jesper Kid is a genius. Now what else? What else? Oh, more activities in the Morning Star. A place where the characters can relax, a cantina, some private quarters. Hey, and while we're at it, give us a way to have some trophies from the missions. Just like the trophies in Vermintide 2, or the pieces of art. And that takes me to a lore vault. So there's a lot of ancillary material to Darktide, the Vox intercepts, the short stories. It would be amazing if we could have all of that available in game. And having the Mortis Trials memories and the Martyr Skull echoes being available from the story vault would be amazing as well, because trying to access the memories from the meat grinder is a bit of a hassle, because I would love to be able to pick and choose which piece of story I'm listening to at any given time. Right now you have to listen to all of them in order. But is there anything else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, on the subject of enemies, I suppose, a Tzeentchian cult to play into the Chaos whole great game aspect would be interesting, because Tzeentch and Nurgle are opposed after all. And hey, that would be two Chaos factions, so demons would also make for a good enemy faction. And there is an indication that the Admonition cult is trying to summon demons. But that's enough rambling for me, so once again, have a good one everybody. Bye bye!